This is Greg Auman for TampaBay.com. One more day until USF football opens up its 2010 season on Saturday at Raymond James Stadium against 1AA Stony Brook. And we want to talk about newcomers to watch on Saturday. That starts with TJ Knowles, a 6'6" receiver who's a junior college transfer from out west. Gives BJ Daniels a real big target, especially in the red zone. I think he's someone you'll see a lot this season, creates a lot of mismatches against the smaller cornerbacks. My only hesitation for Saturday is that I don't know whether USF might keep him under wraps a little bit, let him be more of a surprise for next week when they go up to Gainesville and play Florida. On the defensive side, the first name I'll mention is Dede Lattimore, the redshirt freshman who's playing at weak side linebacker and competing with Sept Joseph. Lattimore's a guy who's had a real good camp. I think he'll see a lot of playing time tomorrow as they get him more familiar and comfortable in Mark Snyder's defense. Snyder says the weak side linebacker should be the top tackler in his defense. I think tomorrow Lattimore will get a lot of playing time, could very well end up being the leading tackler by the end of the game. Another name on offense is Bradley Battles, the redshirt freshman running back who might very well be the starting running back tomorrow. Mo Plancher, the senior running back, has had a shoulder injury that's kind of kept him out of practice a lot in the last 2 weeks. So Battles, whether he's the first guy in or not, is someone you should see a lot of, especially if USF can get a lead on the Sea Wolves. You should see a lot of all those running backs, and Battles can kind of make his first stake to getting a share of the carries in the backfield tomorrow. One more name on defense is junior Claude Davis, defensive end. With Ryan Giddens out with that blister on his foot, Davis is probably the newcomer that's best poised to get some playing time at end. Skip Holtz this week called him the next great outside pass rusher in USF football. You get the first chance to see that against Stony Brook. One last name you might see in the second half is Bobby Evell, the freshman walk-on quarterback from here at Tampa Jesuit. A month ago, we probably wouldn't have said anything at all about him, barely knew he was on the team. Now, all of a sudden, he's made himself the top backup to BJ Daniels. It's very important in these first 3 home games that he gets a chance to get out there and get some game experience. So if something does happen to Daniels down the road, he's more comfortable running that offense in game situations. That's just 5 names. There's a lot more to watch. Marcus Shaw, the freshman running back, another true freshman that'll play on Saturday. Stephen Bravo Brown is a true freshman walk-on, a kid from St. Thomas Aquinas down in Fort Lauderdale. Had Chris Carter as his high school receivers coach. We'll probably be writing about him next week. He's a guy who's worked his way into the 2 deep. On defense, you got guys like Julius Forte, another redshirt freshman who'll contribute at defensive end. 2 safeties to watch in Mark Joyce and Jacquez Jenkins. And then the other one you could have is the cornerback Terrence Mitchell. They call him T-Rex, real highly touted recruit out of Hillsborough High here. Coach Holtz has talked a little bit about redshirting him, but he's a guy I think will get on the field this fall, maybe make his first impact on returns. Anyway, we'll have a lot more tomorrow night after the game from Raymond James Stadium. Please check back then, but thanks again for talking, and we'll have more at TampaBay.com.